What's up, everybody? You back on with Reap What You Sow. This is the next way that you can survive during hard economic times. This is how I'm going to help you. Check this out. This is a way. Just check this out. We call that loose change. You know, a lot of us, we just have this stuff just lying around. Just everywhere. But here's the thing. That's one way to make extra money. You cash in your loose change. But let me show you something. I think you're going to. This has been my series on how to survive during hard economic times. And we're getting into what it means to cash in your change. Now, granted, we have a lot of loose change lying around, dimes, nickels, quarters. Me, I'm a baller on a budget, so you see, I have a lot of pennies. But I did get rid of the good stuff, and I'm going to show you what I did with the good stuff. This is what you need to know. Now, pre-1982 copper pennies, they consist of more copper than the average penny that we have today after 1982, which is 1982 on up to now. And they have a higher melt value, so that's real good. That's cool. But while we get to dimes and nickels and other things, now the nickel is interesting because it's more silver content in a 1942 to 1945 nickel, and it even goes back, you know, the older the nickel is, they'll give you a little bit more money than just the price of the nickel if you go to a coin trading company like I went to here, Carolina Coin. Now, the dime, especially you got the mercury dimes from 1946 to 1964, and then you have from 1916 to 1945 silver dimes. So you can see the silver content in that dime. I just dropped the dime. Wow, why did you drop the dime? Okay, pick the dime back up. Here it goes again, people. You can almost see it's just different. The texture of this coin, it's real. I mean, for the most part, it really has value to it. Not like what we have today, and that's why it's worth more. So before you just cash in all them coins with all the good mixed in the bad, just like people who scrap, who mix the good scrap with the bad scrap, and scrap all the good scrap in with the bad scrap, which means they get the lower price, they lose money. So I don't want you to lose money. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to look through them coins, and also if you find pennies, wheat pennies, like this one, 1 cent, Indian head pennies, and other pennies, you hold on to those because you get a little bit more money for them if you have volume. And good coins, if they mint, they'll give you a little bit more money for them. But especially the dimes. So from 1916 to 1964, or 1963 rather, save those dimes because they will make you money. Let me show you why. Look at this. I had over 150 dimes. You see, he put 90% dimes on my receipt. I had $360 worth of dimes, and this is current. Now this is just 3/28/11. I mean, the year's not even over yet. Look at that. I had a quarter. I had an old quarter. I got $5.50 for this quarter. It was probably like between 1920 and 1930s. It didn't even have a date on it, but I got $5.50 for it based on the silver content. This is what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to help you to appreciate. Silver content in these things is what brings them the value, which makes you more money. So think about those coins and what you have, especially if you have like your grandfather's old stash, your grandmother's old stash. She saved all her money and you never spent it. I respect for it. Now you got to spend it. Because most of the time, we all get in bonds from time to time, but this is what they're going to give you, people. See that? Cash. Cash, cash, cash. On the spot. Good cash. So all together for this ticket, I got 371 bucks for the coins. It wasn't even half of this cup full. This is one of your basic styrofoam cup, the large style. I got copper pennies in here. I'll separate these. These are pre-1982 pennies. I copper mine too, by the way. This is just my small collection here that I'm showing you guys. But that's the thing. You just don't want to waste good coins or mix good coins in with the bad coins and not get the money that you deserve. Not saying everybody's going to get this. Some people have really old coins that they might be able to get $1,000 for one coin, but you just think about this. Remember, 1916 to 1964 dimes, mostly silver. 1942 to 1945 nickels, silver. Also, the half dollar from 1965 to 1970. 1916 to 1947. The 1964 half dollar, the Kennedy half dollar. That's mostly silver. You'll get way more money than what they'll give you just for the as the face value if you went spending in the store. And then you have the silver dollar. Now the silver dollar from 1971 to 1974 and the year 1976. This is the Eisenhower dollar. And then you even break it back down from like 1870 something to 1921, the Morgan silver dollar. And then also the 1921 to 1935 peace dollar. These are the dollar coins. Do not get rid of those for a dollar. You hold on to them. You take them to somebody like what we have here, a coin trading company, and you get the money that you deserve. So just take that into consideration next time you cash in those coins. And this has been Fernando Getty, Tree Boy for Life, on how to survive during hard economic times. Deuces.